Digital Forensics Podcast, hello, and welcome to Midnight Dark. Subscribe US if you guys like our videos. Welcome back to the Digital Forensics Podcast. But tonight, this isn't just a case study. It's a warning. I've worked in cybersecurity for years. I've seen viruses, dark web markets, even illegal streams. But nothing prepared me for what I found hidden in an ordinary laptop drive. A file that should never have existed. I was hired by a family who had lost their son, a 19-year-old college student named Daniel. They wanted me to recover his laptop data. Simple job. When I opened it, I expected photos, music, maybe essay files. But there was one folder locked deep in the drive. It was named, listen under no password, no encryption, just a single audio file inside. Play__first.wave. I should have stopped there, but I didn't. I pressed play. Static. Then a voice. Male. Shaky. Panicked. It was Daniel. If you're hearing this, he said, she found me. Don't look for her. Don't open the other files. Please, just burn this drive. Then, a female voice interrupted him. So clear, so cold. Too late. They always listen. The file cut off. My hands were sweating, but I went back to the folder. Daniel hadn't lied. There were more files. All audio, all numbered. From 001.wave to 066.wave. And one new file appeared while I was watching, 067.wave. I hadn't touched anything. Yet the system created it. I opened file 001.wave. A girl's voice, whispering, "Can you hear me? Good. Then I can follow you too." I slammed the laptop shut, but the sound didn't stop. It came from a room itself, from the walls, the speakers that weren't even plugged in. I left the office that night terrified, but something kept dragging me back. Forensics is about truth, and I needed to know what this was. The next day, I duplicated the drive into a safe virtual machine, a sandbox that couldn't connect to the internet. Or so I thought. As soon as I mounted the drive, my network light blinked. The computer was sending data somewhere, to a server that didn't exist. I traced the IP. It looped back to my own machine. Someone, or something, was already inside. And then, file 068.wave appeared. I didn't create it, but when I played it, I heard a recording of myself. Me, breathing, typing. At that very moment, I stopped breathing for a moment. How could a computer record me in real time? I rewound the file. It was definitely me. Same keys, same breath. Even the click I made on the play button. And then, a second voice. A woman's whisper. "You brought me back." I checked the code of the file. Hidden inside the audio was a string of text, embedded like a signature. Lilith lives in the static. The same name I had read in an old case file years ago. A cold case of a young woman who had disappeared after being obsessed with early internet chat rooms in the 90s. They called her the Digital Witch. I decided to record an episode about IT, to document everything for the podcast. I warned the audience, do not download the files. But listeners don't obey warnings. Within hours, comments flooded in. I downloaded file 003. Now my speakers won't turn off. She said my name, my real name, not the one I use online. I saw her face on my screen, but I don't have a camera. Someone sent me a clip, a voice note they recorded on their phone. In the background, a female voice was humming. The same hum I heard in file 001. She wasn't just in my machine anymore. She was moving through every device that heard her. I went deeper into the file structure. Every new audio file that appeared wasn't just sound. IT was code. Malware but alive. When I analyzed file 070.wave, the waveform looked like a face. A woman's face. Her eyes opened when I zoomed in. And she blinked. I froze. It was impossible. Then my screen went black. Text appeared, letter by letter. "Stop looking, or I will find you in person." I closed the laptop, but her voice came through my phone. You can't unplug me. I tried to reach out to a friend, another forensics analyst. I sent him a copy of the drive, asking for help. The next morning, his wife called me. He was dead. Heart attack, she said. But he was 32. Healthy. When I checked my email, there was one message in my inbox. No sender, no subject, just a file, 071.wave. I played it. It was him, my friend, breathless, screaming. A woman's voice whispering. His heart stopped when I touched him. And then, a laugh. I stopped sleeping. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard her hum. I tried destroying the drive. Burned it. Shattered the disk. But every morning, a new USB appeared on my desk. Same folder, same files, and always one new recording. The latest was 072.wave. IT wasn't Daniel. IT wasn't my friend. It was me. A recording of me screaming while a woman's voice purred into the mic. I'm inside him now. I tried something dangerous. I set up a closed system, an isolated network, and played all the files in sequence, 1 to 72. It was a ritual. Her voice shifted from whispers to laughter to cries, until finally, she spoke clearly. Thank you for rebuilding me. I am whole again. My monitors flashed. Images of a woman, her face, her hands, her eyes. Beautiful but broken, covered in static. She leaned forward through the screen. And for a second, I swear I felt her breath on my neck. Now, let's record together. I never uploaded the episode. But somehow, IT appeared online. Listeners reported hearing different versions. Some heard Daniel. Some heard my friend. Others heard their own voices begging for help. Comments turned into cries for help. She won't stop calling my phone. I saw her hand come out of my speaker. She's in my dreams. She knows my passwords. Someone posted a photo. Their computer screen with a woman's face pressed against the glass, smiling. Another comment simply said, she's behind me right now. The last file that appeared on my machine was 999.wave. I knew I shouldn't play it, but I did. IT wasn't an audio file. It was a live stream. The camera turned on, my camera. I saw myself, staring into the screen, eyes bloodshot, face pale. Behind me, she stood, beautiful, bold, dressed in red, smiling. She leaned into the mic. Now it's your turn to listen. And the stream didn't end. It's still broadcasting. Right now, if you're hearing this podcast, you're already part of it. The police won't believe me. They think I'm insane. Maybe I am. But listen closely. Put your ear near your speaker. Do you hear that hum? That soft voice in the background? Don't ignore it. Because if you do, she'll know you don't believe. And the moment you stop believing, she will step out of the static, out of the wires, out of the screen, and into your room. Then a faint female whisper directly into the mic. Hello, listener. Can I stay with you?